We made those general appearance changes in the preferences for the in the Bridge program. But now I would like to show you that we can actually create and view our pictures in a different workspace. If you look up to where the word Essentials, Film Strip, Metadata, Output, Keywords, right to the left of the word Essentials is this little dotted line. And if I pull this to the left, if I click once on it and pull that out, it now reveals that I have keywords, preview, light table, and folders. Well, each one of these changes how it presents the images. If I were to click on the film strip, I now have the images all laid out in this linear fashion where I can grab this scroll bar and actually pull this as I'm clicking and dragging, and I can see, I can review the pictures. Even once I click on a picture, I can use my arrow keys to move, continue to the right, or I can also go back if I would like to look at them by using the arrow keys left on my keyboard. Now I like this film strip viewing system quite a bit. And the thing that you can do is that here again I can go between, there are these two little dotted lines, I can grab those, click and drag, and now I can get my image to be really large so that I can see, get a real nice look at what the picture is. And then I can even go further and I can click once on a very specific place of the photograph just to make sure that the people's eyes are open, or that it's sharp, and I can just examine. It just allows me to go into to real close. And then if I'd like to get rid of this little magnifying box, all I do is I click on the inside of that and that's gone. So I can change the size of these thumbnails here also by this small scrolling bar here with this little arrow key, and I can then move that up and I can change the size of these smaller thumbnails so that I get a better view and a quicker view. So you see, we're just browsing here. We're trying to find the pictures that we would like to commit to. And again, by double clicking on one of those, it will open up in the Photoshop program. To return to Bridge, I go to File and I go to Browse in Bridge. So this is a good, the film strip is good. It gives you the title, gives you a little bit of information down here. It gives you the creation date, the time of day that it was made, and how big the file is. This next workspace window is called Metadata. This is a pretty important window space as well. This will actually tell you when the image was created. So many of these pictures, I'll grab the scroll bar here, these wedding images, then they actually tell me exactly when the image was made. Your camera is responsible for this information, so that when your camera takes that picture, there's information embedded in that file. So this was made September 3rd, 2011 at 5 p.m. It tells me other information over here as well, and that the aperture setting that was used on this left here is f4. The shutter speed was 1/125th of a second. The ISO was 160. So the metadata is really nice because if I'm trying to locate a picture by a day that it might have been made, or if I'm trying to figure out what picture was made first on that day, I can go to the metadata and that information is embedded in the file. If I go over to the next window space right here, it's called the output. This output is really good for us because it allows us to make a PDF. It allows us to make what's known as a contact sheet, and it allows us also to make a little web gallery if we would like. You can also show the keywords. I'll show you how we add names and titles to the photographs so that you could actually find the pictures just by typing in the keyword. Like if it was someone's birthday, you could say that, and then you'd be able to search for that person's name. We have another preview. This is similar to the film strip, but it's a vertical version. And then we have something here that's the light table. And the light table just lays them all out. And I'm scrolling down here. I'm enlarging all of these. I'm scrolling them up so that it can just really fill the complete window. So in terms of what Bridge is supposed to do, it's a browser, and it's supposed to help you find the images that you would like to work with. So you have the essential window, you have the film strip, metadata, output, keywords, preview, and light table.